Hey, how you doing? Chewy.com. Want to say something to Summit or Summit. Hopefully I got your name right. Here you're the Chief Executive Officer of Chewy.com. Well, my name is Albert J. Torcaso. And I got something to tell you. I am of Sicilian American descent, as you can possibly know. And you know, in the movies, they portray us as gangsters and all that fun stuff, right? And I played my share of mobsters in the movies. Just didn't get my big break. But guess what, CEO of Chewy.com? Guess what? I actually am on TV. Public access, but hey, it's TV. But check this out. It's called Humanity Matters Live. That's not what's actually important, though. I got something to tell you about Chewy.com. Let me tell you something about your company. Normally, I don't take notes and I don't look at notes. But I don't want to forget what I need to say. Not that I'm going to forget, but I don't forget names. And I might need my assistant, Miss Annette, with some of these names, and we're going to do our best. But to the owners of Chewy.com and the CEO, and I don't want to forget, I believe I said Marlon, got some good things to tell you. First of all, Chewy, I want you to do something special. For one time only, I want you to give, you ready for this? Every single employee in Chewy.com a one-time only 1,000 kudos apiece. Yeah, you heard that right. 1,000 kudos for every single employee you ever have, or at least currently have. Give them 1,000. Yeah, that's right. So let me throw out some names up in here. We got Sarah. We got Keontae. Hopefully I said that right. Marlon, Brandy, Prashana, Kirsten, Tanya, Shane, Rachel, Hal, and of course, we have Erica and a few other ones that I can't remember their names right now. Every single person I've ever dealt with at Chewy.com has scored at least a 7 in terms of excellence. But 99% of them have scored a 10. Or you may have a scale of 1 to 5, but I'm telling you, we're gonna upgrade that to a 10. Now, you might be thinking, wow, that guy really likes us. I do. So let me throw down something. Chewy.com's people are some of the best representatives I have ever dealt with. Now, I have an insurance company that I deal with for my vehicle. They score a 0 out of 10. That's right, a 0. Not the representatives, but the company itself, a 0. I'm not gonna mention that company because this ain't about them. This is about Chewy. So submit, hopefully I'm saying it right. You are the Chief Executive Officer. I want you to authorize everyone, just one time, 1,000 kudos. I want you to give Sarah 1,000, Erica 1,000, and of course Keontae and all those people. But why? Well, what I'm about to tell you is a little sad, to say the least, quite sad. We have had a few of our animals die within the last 3 years. And one of them was Sabrina Midnight. One of them was Astasia Crystal. And I don't know which other ones Chewy may be aware of, since I've only been a member of Chewy for about 2 years. But we received heartfelt sympathy cards from your people. Now, I've also gotten help. Now, we currently have a wonderful dog named Coco Courageous. And it is freezing cold in the wintertime in Pittsburgh, PA. And let me tell you, it gets icy and it gets cold. Lord knows, no offense, but Lord knows it gets cold and icy. So we wanted to get some boots for our dog. Well, it kind of was like Goldilocks and the Three Bears. We tried one pair and it was too large. So they refunded our money. We tried a second pair and it was too small. We tried a third pair and it just didn't really fit at all. We never got the actual boot to fit. They were more like socks if you ask me, but hey, it is what it is. So what is it that I'm still saying that Chewy's so great about? Well, each time they refunded that item because it didn't fit. But not only that, they didn't ask me to send it back, okay? But what they did is, instead is they said, donate it. So I donated it to an organization that is a no-kill animal shelter. It's on Camp Horn Road outside of Pittsburgh, and it's called Animal Friends. And they actually have a website too, but it's called Animal Friends. And so we donated 3 separate sets of boots or booties. And there have been other times. I just got, a couple months ago, I had to get Canine Advantage. And I found out that you can't have them around cats. So that didn't work. So they refunded the money and I ended up getting, I think it's called Perfecto. So your company scores a touchdown. If we're going to go in NFL terms, let's just say they make the Pittsburgh Steelers and the New England Patriots look bad. That's how good Chewy is, okay? So let me throw this out there. As I said, I am a talk show host. And believe me, this has been so long, you're probably getting a headache. But let me throw out a proposal to the board of directors, to the founders, which thank you so much for starting this company. I know that it helps you financially and you're probably a multi-millionaire or billionaire. That's great. But I appreciate you and I appreciate your employees. So I'm gonna throw something out, Chewy, CEO. I do a talk show and I have the ability to do Skype. I wanna interview you. That's right, I wanna interview you. And let me just say this in closing. Your representatives are on the front lines and they get a lot of flack when things don't go right. I had things not go right and I didn't give them flack. I love every single one of your employees on a spiritual level, including you. But I have dealt with a lot of companies. You get 100 out of 100. But once again, in closing, I need you to get Erica, Keontae, Sarah, and everyone that I mentioned, give them 1,000 Kudo points. They deserve it because whether you realize it or not, my friend, they keep me going back to Chewy Dot Com. They are special. And in this life, I've seen a lot of sadness. I'm telling you, what you have there is a very special organization. So in closing, I gotta get my shades back on just for the character for a minute here. So in closing, I've got an offer you can't refuse. You're gonna go ahead and give Sarah, Marlon, Thurston, and everybody else, you're gonna give them about 1,000 kudos. Because if you don't, I'm gonna give you 100 million. Who knows? And I said, who knows?